Hello, this is Mike Barber, Mayor of the Town of Christiansburg. Over the past several months, Town Council has been working on the design of a proposed park on a piece of land the town owns off of Peppers Ferry Road. The town wanted to give its citizens a glance at the amenities we're looking to include in the 63-acre park, as well as briefly explain where we are in that process and the timeline for the project. Several public meetings have been held to discuss the design elements of the park. We have tried to incorporate as much feedback from our residents as possible, but we're always interested in hearing from you as we move forward in this process.
The proposed park designs are part of a PPEA planning process, which stands for the Public and Private Education and Facilities Act. This allows localities to partner with private entities to bring their expertise into major projects. The PPEA process provides a consistent and predictable method of delivering projects and requests proposals with minimal restrictions, fostering competition among bidders to provide the community with amenities in the most cost-effective way. Ultimately, Town Council selected the Faulkner construction team, and throughout the summer and fall of 2019, Faulkner presented ideas for the park to the public, receiving their input and adjusting its park designs to the public's feedback. The park is proposed to be constructed in 2 phases. Most of the amenities for Phase 1 will be highlighted in this video, including 4 full-sized rectangular fields, a splash pad, a universal playground with a fitness course and challenge course, a small and large dog park, 3 large pavilions, as well as nearly 2 miles of trails and green space for passive recreation. If approved by Council, Phase 1 could begin as early as summer 2020. Phase 2 would provide the option for an amphitheater, additional parking, and volleyball and pickleball courts. Phase 2 plans are deferred for future development if Council votes to move forward with the plans after Phase 1 is complete.
What we did as the PPA is we engaged with the public, we engaged with numerous individuals across many different disciplines that are involved with park planning and running a park. And every meeting, the commitment was to ensuring that we are creating something or trying to create something that meets the needs of everyone in the community and not leaving anyone out. So how do you do that? Well, you do that by first engaging with the individuals, getting their viewpoints, taking that information back, discussing that with experts. And you don't accomplish this by 1 meeting or 2 meetings or even 4 or 5 meetings. It's over dozens of meetings over a lengthy period of time. And ultimately what your end product is an enhanced version, enhanced vision about what this park, what this property could become.
One of the amenities for Phase 1 will be 4 full-sized multi-purpose fields. These will be permanently striped for different sports, including football, soccer, and lacrosse, but there will be flexibility for additional temporary striping for other sports, such as baseball and softball. In addition to the fields, this area will have a concessions building equipped with restrooms.
The neat part about the 4 fields that we have is fields 1 and 2 are on a different elevation than fields 3 and 4. So what that does entail for us is we can have the same sport playing on all 4 fields, but it also gives us the opportunity to play multiple sports on those fields.
Toward the center of the park is a splash pad, universal playground, and 2 fitness courses that will be placed adjacent to each other. The splash pad will be an area with spray nozzles for water play that has little to no standing water, which means it will not require lifeguards to be present and are a safe way for children to enjoy an outside water feature. There will be restrooms and a changing area at this central location.
It does provide just a different level of a recreational experience, being able to have water. It does something for folks to be able to have water on a hot summer day, in a recreational setting.
A universal playground features the proper equipment to offer inclusive play to all children. Kids from all types of backgrounds will have the ability to play together at one location. This playground will serve the physical, social, sensory, cognitive, and emotional needs of all children, and through its thoughtful design, imagination will thrive at this universal playground.
The great part about the design of these playground equipments is while there might be items that are specific for maybe individuals with mobility disabilities, or maybe individuals, specific items for individuals with maybe a vision impairment, they are designed to also be loved and used by individuals that might not have that disability. So what that does is that increases the interactive play of inclusion.
In addition to the universal playground, 2 fitness courses will be included in the same area. One will be a challenge course with difficult obstacles to race through. The other will be a traditional outdoor fitness course, almost like an adult playground. With these 3 facilities, the universal playground, the challenge course, and the fitness course, the proposed park would become the only facility like it in the state.
instead of having our residents drive 2 hours to go to a swing for her child to be able to use, we'll have people driving to us.
Another feature is the proposed dog park that will be divided into 2 sections by weight, one for small dogs and one for large dogs. Both areas will be equipped with benches, shade, obstacles for play, and water fountains equipped for both dogs and humans. In addition to these amenities, the entrances to the dog park will be double gated to ensure safe entry and exit for both dogs and their owners. The surface will also be made of antimicrobial artificial turf, specifically designed for pets, which will help keep the park sanitary.
One of the misconceptions is that the dog park artificial turf is similar to what is on a multi-purpose field. They're 2 different types of turf, actually. The turf for a dog park is specific. The blades are designed for the softness of the animal's paws to where they won't cut, and those types of things to the fact that they feel like natural grass. There's a variety of different things that you have to do for natural surface. Many times you have to continue to bring wood chips in, remove wood chips that maybe are holding that bacteria and those germs and bring in new ones. Another aspect is sometimes dogs will try to dig underneath the fencing, so you have to have barriers at the bottoms of the fencing. Other aspects that natural grass dog parks bring that you wouldn't need with artificial surfaces, many cases they try to use fertilizer and those types of things to grow the grasses, and in many cases those chemicals and things provide toxins and allergens. With the artificial turf, the amount of usage on a daily basis is really more comparable than a natural grass. You can use it continuously and you're not going to beat the grass down. You're not going to have mud stains and carry mud and bacteria back into your car, back into your home.
Lastly, the park will have 3 pavilions available to the public. One will be located near the 4 multi-purpose fields, another at the Splash Pad Universal Playground and Fitness Courses location, and the largest will be at the peak of the park. This last pavilion will be available to seat 100 people and will overlook the gorgeous terrain of the New River Valley. With the Blue Ridge Mountains in the background, this pavilion will be the perfect location for a large family gathering, as well as fitness classes such as yoga. All 3 of these pavilions will be available for rent. In addition to these amenities, Phase 1 will include a lot of engineering work.
The first phase of the park, in addition to the park amenities and the overall grading of the park property, the amenities that are being provided are park infrastructure support, which is wet water, wastewater, stormwater, both collection system and stormwater management, and lighting. Timeline for Phase 1 is to have the 80% plans completed by May of 2020.
These are exciting times to be a member of the Town of Christiansburg. We are close to realizing a goal and really a promise to the community that we made many, many years ago. This whole process has been dominated by a commitment to ensuring that we have equal access to passive and active recreation, and not just to those particular types of recreation, but giving equal access to people throughout the community, be it regardless of demographic, regardless of age, regardless of ability. There is something in this park for everyone, and you get really excited about that. Whether it's nature, whether it's taking a walk, reading a book, having a picnic lunch, participating in a sporting event, you can do all that here. And this brings us together. This brings us closer together as a community. This park truly is the park for everyone.
As of early 2020, the town is still in the design process of the park. Once plans are in the final stages, Town Council will vote on whether or not to move forward with the construction of Phase 1. For more information and frequently asked questions, please visit www.christiansburg.org/proposed park.